Hey guys, so today we actually have another awesome collection for us to go through. Um, and it says it's supposed to contain a lot of rares and such. The guy priced them at about 30 cents a card. So, yeah, and you'll apologize for my non-enthusiasm, or I apologize for my non-enthusiasm today. Um, I just got over some hardcore food poisoning. So, yeah, apologize or apologies if this turns out to be very boring to watch. But I am exhausted. But I wanted to check this out because we got some time, so I figure we'll do that. We'll check it out and we'll see what happens. So uh there wasn't a number of cards that he'd given me, but he said they're supposed to be all rares. I don't really know if that's the case, but it looks like they're all fairly new cards. um Some cards look to be in kind of a, I don't know if you can see it, almost kind of in an older condition. Definitely lightly played, if not moderately played, for sure. But we're just going to kind of start taking them out and seeing what we can find here. We'll take from the front and from the back here. Then we'll even, oh, look at that. We got some, just a whole thing of sleeves in here too. So that's cool. Sleeves? There more sleeves? Is that what this is? Yes, more sleeves. I definitely don't. I do not. I'm glad I don't. But holy shit. I got some food poisoning, man. It has been rough all day. All day it's been rough. More sleeve. Why wouldn't he keep them sleeved? That is true. That is someone with, if they had the vid, that's what they would say. But definitely don't, which I'm very happy about. I'm happy I don't have that. But yeah, so we're skipping Final Fantasy today so we can do some of this. We'll look over some of the cards and we'll see what's good. They're supposed to all be rares, but obviously I'm not sure on that. So, uh, Remoka the Eternal from Fate Reforged, that's a rare. Boundary Champion, okay. Underworld Cerberus, there's several in here. I just boinked at work. Well, I'm happy to help. There's one hollow Underworld Cerberus and two non-hollow underwear Cerberus. Goodness. So there's that. Those are actually mythics. They're mythic cards. So Mirrodin was your favorite set? Yeah. I don't know much about the Mirrodin set, so is that what that one is from? Is that what this one's from, is Mirrodin? Can't tell. I'm not gonna be able to get a good like close up of it, but it's commenting. No worries, man, no worries. We just chilling out, having a good time. So more cards. Mind Swipe. Oath of Kaya. That is a War of the Spark. There's Your Dar, the Royal Shaper. Affinity for artifacts. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, artifacts are pretty fun to play. I wanted to make a sliver deck at some point, but I know I'd be hating myself and everyone around me if I did that. Two Dreadhorde Invasions from War of the Spark. A Legion's End. Get some cards that are not in sleeves, which I should put in them. A Javala Nephalia's Scourge. It's a mythic. Collective Blessing. Starstorm. Serpentine Spike. Labyrinth Champion. Carnival Hellsteed. Oh, this is Ravnica. Oh, it looks like a pre-release version of it. That's pretty cool. Got that little sticker on there. It's cool. Deafening Clarion. That's what that says. Soul Diviner. Rion Stout Arm. That looks like it's also a pre-release card. Yaxos of Metellus. Alliator Griffin. And a Harbinger of the Hunt. It's a very hard card to see. Also Pringled. Super Pringled. Scratches on it's in play. Okay. It's looking at more of these here. Braximuter. Okay. Widespread Brutality. Under this. Shit. I should have. How did I not know? The Pork and Splenda. It gets rid of everything. Dusk Mantle Seer. Gaze of Granite. Oh, what is that set? Interesting. Gaze of Granite. Villainous Wealth. Flesh and Blood. Biomancer's Familiar. Riven to Despair. Tessia, Envoy of the Ghouls. This. Fate Reforged. Cruel Ultimatum. Not bad. Rith the Awakener. It's a dragon. I always like my dragons. Plasm Capture. Millstone. A ninth edition black rare. Hollow. Like Nico Bull. I do like, well, I mean, like, he's a dick, but like, I just like all the dragons. The idea behind all the dragons and such. So Ugin's Nexus. Okay, this is also an uncommon. And it's damaged, unfortunate. Let's see. Grind Clock, that's what that says. A pre-release Dragon Throne of Tarkir. So you guys can see them okay. A Nightmare from N17. Ghastly Conception or Conscription. Man, dude, my eyesight is not what it used to be, huh? Descent into Madness. In Garruk's Wake. A hollow rare pre-release card. Ravnica Allegiance. Ooh. DCI. It's a judge card. Interesting. Okay. An M15. We're going to put the hollows in their own special thing. Let's see. Embodiment of Agonies. Pestilence. Pontiff. Ignite the Beacon. I like to see that there's mythics in here. Now, the guy, like I said, the guy who I bought this from, I bought this off this guy. And he had valued every single one of these cards at 30 cents a piece. Now, the thing is that he didn't actually price them on TCG. So, because he didn't price them, I'm almost certain that we're going to have some stuff here because he said he wasn't going to price them. Another pre-release card, Celestial Archon. Angelic Skirmisher. Skybind. Banecaller Servant. A Hooded Hydra. So far, definitely a lot of rares, which I like to see. So, the Dragons of Tarkir, Warden of the First Tree, Scoot Mob. Huh. Didn't know this card existed. Ant Queen. Oh, pretty cool. Let's see. Whisperwood Elemental. That's a mythic. Hold on, my bad. So we're just kind of going through all these cards and checking to see what we got. A lot of these cards are from various different sets. A lot of from pre-release cards, it seems. A lot of the hollows are at least pre-release. Vivid Revival, Vivian's Arcbow, Wakewood Elemental, Shamanic, another Mythic. I felt like there was a card stuck to the back of that. Let's see. Gigantomancer, Amplifier, and a Akum Hellkite. That's dope. Shaman of the Great Hunt, Ember Swallower, another pre-release card. Another foil, rare, Falkreath Forger. For those of you guys watching on YouTube, you know, feel free to shout out when I don't get excited for a card that comes up, because I truly don't know what these older cards are worth specifically. I know these are all modern cards, but I'm not sure on their specific value. We're going to do a video in the end here that's going to show all of the value. That way you guys at least know like what we're getting at here. Because I'd like to know, right? I'd like to know what the value of everything is. Iniquity's War, Geralf's Masterpiece. But so far, luckily, they were good to their word, and it was, in fact, a lot of rares. The rare Swarm Intelligence. Oh, hey! Oh, there's more! There's 4 of them! 4 of my boy Shu Yun. I have a whole commander deck based around this guy. That's wild. That I have 4 of them now. That's cool. I like that. Jace's Ruse, Dragonlord Prerogative, the new. Hey, yeah, like I said, if any of you guys are watching and you're like, oh my god, that's a stupid rare card that you just looked in there, like, this is what? This Mirrodin? The dagger, right? Looks like it. I'll have to correct myself in post. Yeah, that's Mirrodin. Yeah, cool. There you go. That's what I thought too, because I know there's Scars of Mirrodin, and then there's Mirrodin and all that other stuff. So let's see. Mahatmi or Mahamoti Jin. This talents of the telepath. Another Mahamoji Jin. Ludwig's Abomination. Oh, this is one of those dual cards. A subject, Abomination. Rare. Okay. Iron Shriek. Is that no. Rare. Thousand Winds. That looks like a rare. Yep. Renegade Doppelganger. Battle of Wits. Infinite Reflection. Clone from M11. Battle of Wits. Haven't played MTG in such a long time. Well, we do some content for MTG. Honestly, if you have the time, you can always play Arena. Read all your cards. Oh no, dude! I'm sorry to hear that. I hate hearing it, because like there are a lot of people who just don't know what the value is of the cards. So, Land Defiance, Anax, and Seamead. Never played them. Yeah, no, I figure it's, you know, once you get to the point where it's like, okay, you know, like what am I gonna do with all this stuff, right? Yeah. If you're not willing to go through the trouble of checking their prices and selling them as such, then you know, then that's gonna end up being the case for you, right? Like it's just how it goes. Although, you know, that's like kind of what's happening here. Like the person that I bought this from didn't want to go through the trouble of Eldrazi Drone. They didn't want to go through the trouble of pricing out their cards and selling them individually or figuring out what their whole collection was as a whole. So they went, huh, well, I know some of these cards are a little bit more than 30 cents, but I also know some of the cards are roughly about 30 cents. Enter the God Eternals. That's a War of the Spark card. And so they were like, all right, well, we'll just, you know, sell the whole lot for, I have this many cards. I'll price them at 30 cents a piece. And there we go. And that was it. And so that's kind of what happened. And now I have all these cards. So I'm hoping that, obviously, looking at all these cards, that I can make a decent profit. But, of course, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to have a good amount of a collection. Outpost Siege and Molten Disaster. Oh, another dragon. Pristine Skywise. Interesting. Fathom Feeder, another Eldrazi drone. I wanted to make an Eldrazi deck. I think that'd be a fun little thing to do. Rakshasa. Oh, Secret Plan. This is a recent card. Time Shifted's going a whole new thing. Because you're sick? Yeah, they seem pretty cool. I'm honestly excited to play something. Like, I want to play... I want to get a lot of stuff for Commander. But, you know, I do also like to play in the standard format. Just because it's like a ever-changing format, right? And so it's very much so about skill. Well of Discovery. What set is that from? The end of your turn, if you control no untapped lands, draw a card. Huh. That seems neat. Let's see. Captain's Clause. Yeah, it is kind of hard to see. I'm thinking about doing these things on my phone instead. But my phone doesn't hook up to my computer, so we're doing these for this, and then the YouTube video you'll be able to see it. But also, how you liking the Resident Evil series so far? All right. Dragon Throne of Tarkir, Long Forgotten Gohi, Eye of Doom, Seer's Sundial, Scroll of the Masters, Predator Flagship, Volatile Ring, Witchbane Orb, Creepy Doll, Angleroot, Blight Herder, and Eldrazi Processor. Sun Crusher. Looks like it's from Fifth Dawn. Sun Crusher. Artifact creature. This comes into play with 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana used to pay its cost. Wow. Yep. Yeah, I posted just about an episode a day currently. So it's we're doing about an episode a day for that. I'm trying to be a bit more consistent about uploading those, because I want to get the whole series uploaded by the time Resident Evil Village comes out. So hoping to do that. Let's see what else we have. Manor Gargoyle, March from the Tomb, Angelic Captain. Oh, I hope to find more time shifted stuff in here. That would be fun. A lot of play sets. Riot of Fates. All right. Some Blood Moon, Ravnica, Dearly Departed, Grog Skull Cavalry. I'm pretty much looking to just separate them by the rarity. You know, look over them later on as we go, and then figure out what is going to be, you know, truly worth its price. How far in 5 did I get? I think we are. We just beat the defense system for the Ronkin uh airship, the city, the Ronkin stuff. So we're on our way to get the Earth Crystal. That's where we are. Citadel Siege. Descent upon the sinful. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're gonna start, like, we're doing some more grinding just to get our character levels up a bit. And then after that, we're gonna be moseying on through. Bloom Surgeon, Wasteland Strangler, Blood Scriver, Soul Flare. Some pretty cool looking cards here. That for the Bloodline. Definitely all modern though, so we'll have to see what the modern stuff's going for. You recognize the Ronkin stuff? Yeah, yeah, like from 14? There's a lot of stuff that I've noticed that's come up as like terminology for that really, I mean, obviously it's not terminology that came from 14, but like, yeah, like the Ronkin stuff, and there was something else that was in there that I was like, oh shoot, like that's what that is. Rule Draws Spectre, Herald of Torment. Okay, Eater of Hope, another Nightmare, a couple of Nightmares. Smothering Abomination, another Eldrazi. I like that they're devoid, that they have no color. It's really cool. Pontiff of Blight, Planeswalker's Scorn. Okay, Corpse Weft. Yeah, they do. There's definitely a lot of stuff in there, especially in like the Stormblood Shadowbringers era. I've definitely noticed a lot of stuff from 5. Dross Harvester. Huh. Seems like it'd be fun. Here, Lich Lord. I'm just happy these are all actually rares. Now, whether or not they're actually worth anything is completely different, but... Right? I'm the same way. I literally could do this forever. Like, even just, like, taking a look at them and, like, even pricing them and stuff like that, like, it's just so fun. It's like, look at this. Vigilance, Trample, Coverage, right? The elements understand better than anyone that actions speak louder than words. Gideon Jura. Woodland Walker. Coverage, or Converge, sorry. Woodland Wanderer enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. So it's like Sunburst. Yeah, right. I honestly could. Like, I did this for, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic. I mean, like, I love everything about the cards and their, just the way they look and the way their effects go, and I could do this for days on end. It hurts your neck though, a little bit. It hurts your neck a little bit to do this. Let's see. Outland Colossus, Feasting Troll King, a Silk Slash Spider, Silklash, N17 stuff. There's a lot of sets here that I'm unaware of. Like Dragons of Tarkir and Khans of Tarkir, I know. That's Scars of Mirrodin, I think. That's Our Devastation. Like a lot of these other ones, I'm not sure. I think this is Innistrad? Daybreak Ranger. Nightfall Predator. The fact that they have werewolves make me think it's Innistrad. That's when that happens. This is Battle for Zendikar, because these are Eldrazi stuff, and it is as it is. But yeah, like, I could literally do this forever. It's a Time Spiral card. But I'm curious if any of these rares are actually, like, significantly worth something, or if it's just like a 10-cent rare for any of the novels. No, I've wanted to, though. I wanted to read the novels. They seem really good. I'm really, like, trying to get kind of invested into the lore. I think the lore would be very, very fun to look into. Okay, Sudden Disappearance. Renounce the guilds. Each player sacrifices a multicolored permanent. Ooh. Hidden Dragon Slayer. Soldier of the Pantheon. Dragon Scale General. 100-handed. Looking to see just some crazy stuff. I like dragons. I like the angels. These are really cool. A lot of Wikipedia. Do you? Yeah. I really do like. I like the lore behind it. Like, I love hearing about the lore and all of its wild stuff. But I never have, like, looked deep into it. I think the only time I got, like, close to learning stuff about lore was when my friend actually started a D&D campaign based around Magic the Gathering. And so I was like, oh, yeah, like, I'm down, sure. And he started, like, to implement some of the lore into the game. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I like to see that. The card's upside down. Special card. Hypnotic Siren. Argent Sphinx. Gin of Wishes. Definitely all rares. So I like seeing it. I like seeing it. Monastery Siege. Send a card with their Drowsy Hangout, right? I always want, like, I like the idea behind all that. I think, what was it? When I wanted to look more into Innistrad, because I seen that Innistrad stuff was actually really cool. It was like all, like, you know, cryptid horror shit. And like, you know, vampires and werewolves and things like that. So I wanted to check to see what that whole thing's about. Yeah. So Innistrad seemed pretty cool. I hear Phyrexian stuff is pretty cool, but I don't know enough about Phyrexia. Dragons. Oh, that's pretty. That card. Molten Firebird. When Molten Firebird is put into the graveyard from play, return it to play under its owner's control at the end turn, and you skip your next draw phase. Oh, does it? Okay. Oh. I don't know anything about Phyrexians. The only thing I know about Phyrexians is Vorinclex from Kaldheim, because it's a Phyrexian monster. So, other than that, I have no idea what any of that is. Oh, this is the Future Sight stuff. Radoga Petroglyphs. This card's in Japanese. Arn made Mirrodin? Oh, he made it? He made a whole universe? Hey, Shivan Dragons! A lot of Shivan Dragons. That's cool. They're not these Shivan Dragons, but they're Shivan Dragons nonetheless. Tyrant of Valakut. Destructive Force. Possibility Storm. Chaos Imp. Sin Prodder. Barrage Titan. Or Tyrant, not Titan. Azaret's Favor. Raider Elemental. Harness the Storm. Crucible of Fates. Deadbridge Goliath. Huh. A wild looking card. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Boonstater. The Woodland Wanderer. Or Woodland Wanders. So that's that. That's all these cards. We have Time Shifted card, which is probably going to go for a decent amount. It's probably only going to go for like a couple cents, but whatever. We have a nice Japanese War of the Spark. I believe we have the English version of this card in here somewhere, so I'll have to look that up. We have one Soul uncommon card. Cranial Plating. So, the guy was at least legit about all the stuff that we have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to price all this out, right? We're going to price it all out, and then I'll go ahead and make a separate video an outro to this video, and then it will show you all the prices. We'll name the top like 5 mentioned cards in the set that we've got, and then we'll see what we can do there. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and bring it on over to accountant Alex, and he'll take care of that. What's up, guys? How's it going? So, accountant Alex here, a little late on the upkeep, but I'm getting around to it, right? I got cards for you. All right. This is what we were looking for. We have the main contenders for this this box of rares that we had gotten. There's a lot of them, so I'm just gonna kind of go over them as I look at them. We're probably not gonna price them out, but I know that they're at least $1, if not a little bit more. I suggest if you're looking to find out what the prices are, you can always go to TCG Player and find out what they're going for at the time of you watching this video. But probably will be more or less depending on the day. So we'll start off with Ugin's Nexus. That was a card that was on there. I also have 4 Smothering Abominations from Battle for Zendikar, I believe. And I have 2 Berserker's Onslaught from, I believe it's Dragons of Tarkir? Yeah, Dragons of Tarkir. And then I actually don't know what set this is from off the top of my head. I completely forgot, but we have Rith, the Awakener. Another one of those cool little dragons. We have a Warstorm Surge from M12. Goes for a little bit there. A Rattle Chains from, I believe that's some Innistrad set. I think it's Shadows over Innistrad, if I recall. We have a pre-release M15 Ingarus Wake, hollow. Pringled a little bit, but Pringles are Pringles. That doesn't actually devalue the card at all, which is great. Then we have, let's see, we've got 2 Sunforged from, I believe this is Modern Horizons. I don't remember what that set is. Then we have another Sunforger from, I think that's Ravnica, the original. We have Muraganda Petroglyphs from Future Sight, I believe, yep. And then we've got some more, I believe this is Avacyn Restored, a champion, whoop, hold on, don't drop it. Champion of Lambholt, on hollow. Got a Den Protector from Dragons of Tarkir, hollow. So, a little bit extra there. An Underworld Cerberus, hollow, from Theros. Back in the day, Theros, not Theros Beyond Death. We have a Falcon Wrath Gorger, hollow, from Shadows of Innistrad. We've got a Terestodon, I believe is a pre-release, something of the sort, back in the day. So, some kind of pre-release there. We have a Gelatinous Genesis, which, if I recall correctly, is actually the most expensive card out of all of these. I think this was like $4 or something when I pulled it. So, obviously, look on TCG. It's also hollow Gelatinous Genesis. So, pretty cool card. Put XXX green ooze creature tokens onto the battlefield. Very interesting. We have an Armament Master from, I believe this is just Zendikar. It's in hollow. We have a Millstone, which is from 9th edition, and it's a rare holographic. So, pretty cool. As some of you remember, I don't know if I talked about this previously, but 9th edition and 8th edition, and I think 7th edition were all the editions where cards had white border, right? But the rares had black border. Really. So, nice little chase thing there. And then we have Shamanic Revelation. One of the big cards there. That comes from Fate Reforged. So, those are the big hits there for that set. Pretty good stuff. I think all in all, at this pricing of me making this video, we bought the box for $150, and I've only made technically or I shouldn't say made. everything that we've gotten is about $102. That's actually worth over $1, or at least $1 or more. We have about $102, $103 worth of cards that are worth $1 or more. Obviously, if we took all the other cards that are worth like literally like 25 cents or something, and we added them together into like bulk piles, then it would be different. But it makes sense. All in all, if I priced out every single one of the cards, I think the entirety of the box was like 160 or something like that, like $160. But I don't count any of those cards that are worth like literally cents. Obviously, I'll add them to a collection because they are rares and somebody might want them. But generally, I don't add them. I don't consider them like the valuable cards if they're 50 cents or below. So that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed videos like this, please go ahead and leave a like down below. And then you can also, share this video with your friends. You don't have to share it everywhere, but like, tell your friends about us, right? Like if you like playing Magic and your friends like playing Magic and your friends want somebody real and down to earth to rant about Magic cards or any TCG, bring them on over. Love to hang out. But also don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you guys enjoyed this content. The more subscribers we get, the more opportunities I have to make more content, and the more we spread the love of our channel to the world. So thank you guys so much for coming in. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys all during the next video, where we, I'm sure, play with more cardboard. All right, guys. Nerd out.